For today's cup of coffee, I'm going to be using Carol Rose's encyclopedia of spirits, fairies, leprechauns, and goblins. And
ghouls and goblins.
I think we've experienced
rodents
ghouls and goblins today. We had to take Hilo to the vet.
Gosh.
He has ear goblins.
He does. He has ear goblins majorly.
So
that ain't good.
Hopefully we can get rid of the ear goblins.
We can only hope.
It's never, but we're talking about ear mites in case people may not know. And the vet couldn't.
Your viewers are smarter than that.
Well, I know they are, but the vet couldn't explain to us where these things come from. She's like, well, it's cat-to-cat transmission. It's like, but where do they
are
come
they in
from?
the grass? Are they where? Or do they come from the trees?
I suspect they're in the grass because there's all kinds of life forms that are beneath our feet.
There's tons of mites in the dirt.
Sure. Well, there's dust mites in the house, in everything, in your bedding, in your everything. It's disgusting and disturbing to think about.
Dust mites eat taxidermy. That's why you have to wash taxidermy once in a while.
You have to wash that?
Yeah, you have to wash taxidermy once in a while.
You're going to have to wash the rat head on the refrigerator?
I'm not ever going to wash the rat head because it's too small. But for example, wolves. Now, it takes years and years and years, but you have to spray them with some sort of thing to keep the dust mites off of them and such like that. But once in a while, you do have to actually wash.
Okay. That's okay. What was more disturbing was that the vet had told us that this guy was a researcher and that he had basically infested himself with ear mites just to see.
And he could hear them crawling around in his ears.
Yeah, that he could hear that. And that, I mean, any animal, ear mites are not a joke to these animals.
No, they're not a joke to people if people get ear mites.
So I thought that was pretty... I mean, that was a dedicated researcher right there.
Yeah.
So anyhow, that's that, and we've got rains and potential flooding off of the hurricane, and it's not horrible right now. We've had rain, but I think it's supposed to get kind of gnarly during the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got another appointment tomorrow, so that's always fun.
That's wonderful.
But today, that has absolutely nothing to do about the creature we're going to be discussing
goblins,
today.
Mouth goblins.
No, it's a Bogie. Bogie. And this will make sense. By the end of this will make sense. I promise. And this is a class of frightening goblin or bugbear.
A bugbear.
A bugbear in English folklore. These spirits may be called by the following variations of the name. Baga.
Baga.
Double G.
That's like the moon and the moon.
Right. Bogie. Bogie. Boogie. I don't know what the hell that is.
Bogie.
Bogie Beast. Boggy Man. Boogeyman.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
And
is this like the Dr. Seuss of Boglins?
Yes, and in this area, the Booger Man.
Booger Man.
Booger Man.
Bullshit.
It is a perfectly acceptable Appalachian phrase.
Boogeyman.
It's the Booger Man.
It's the Boogeyman.
It's also known as the Boo Man and the Budge Fur.
The Babadook.
No, that's a different thing.
No, that's the same thing as the Boogeyman. The Babadook.
Okay. Anyhow, the Bogie is generally described as little, black, and hairy. Little black things.
Little black things. They're here, they're everywhere. Little black things.
We will post the link to that song. It's amazing. They can be dangerous, but are more frequently mischievous or sly. And as they are not renowned for their intelligence, a quick-witted human may easily foil the Bogie's evil intentions. The Bogie is also used frequently as a nursery Bogie to frighten children into good behavior.
Yes, give your child nightmares. Give your child PTSD.
It's better than them going out at night and getting eaten by a wolf or coyote in this area.
I wouldn't mind that.
I'd say if it was ripping your face off that you'd be a little concerned.
I wouldn't mind if it would be eating the children.
Oh, I thought you was talking about yourself.
No.
And there are other spirits that equate to the Bogie in other countries. And there is a North Hampshire, and never can do it.
New Hampshire style?
No.
New Hampshire style?
Hamptonshire.
Hamptonshire.
I cannot speak British English.
Let me see that.
I can't. It's Northamptonshire.
Northamptonshire.
And I got it that last time. It's just, I don't know. I think it overwhelms me. And I did take the Stratera today. Anyhow, it's a story.
Bohemia.
No. By Sternberg in Dialect and Folklore of Hamptonshire. Now,
Northamptonshire.
They had smarty pants.
I'm sorry. I've had to work very hard on my dialect, on my pronunciation and enunciation on stuff.
Well, I was born here and heard it and picked it up very thickly.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear properly when I was little, so I just had to learn as I went.
Anyhow, this story by Sternberg tells how a lazy Bogie decided to torment a farmer by demanding half the crop despite doing no work himself. That's Generation Z Bogie on that one. The farmer, knowing what evil could be inflicted if he refused, quickly agreed and asked the Bogie whether he wanted the top half or the bottom half of the crop. The Bogie demanded the bottom half, so the farmer planted wheat. Having only the roots from that year, the next year the Bogie demanded the tops, and this time the farmer planted turnips. The exasperated Bogie then demanded that the field be divided into two, and whoever reaped the fastest would win the whole lot. This time, the day before harvest commenced, the farmer planted thin metal rods between the wheat stalks in the half of the field that the Bogie would cut. The Bogie used the scythe with magical vigor, but it only became blunt. When told that the wiffle waffle, or communal sharpening, would take place only at noon, the exhausted Bogie admitted defeat and tormented the farmer no more. So we've learned what a wiffle waffle is too. It's a knife sharpener.
It's Waffle House.
No.
It's another term for Waffle House.
And of course, like I said, the fact that you've got the Bogie man, or the Boogie man, or the Boogie man.
Boogie, moon and moon.
And this is also, well, and seriously, Booger man, so now you know. It is a perfectly acceptable term that came from Britain. And this appears in fearsome and grotesque human shapes in lonely places, terrifying people traveling alone on the roads at night. And this spirit is known as the Boo Man in Orkney and Shetland Islands off the north coast of Scotland. So, Booger Man.
Boogie
The
Man.
Booger Man gonna come and get you.
Boogie Man.
Now that was something
The
that
Boogie Monster.
when I was a small child, that was one of the main things. The Booger Man's going to come and get you.
I don't think I ever heard that when I was
Because
little
I didn't do that with you.
Yeah. But why not?
Although I did tell you that time, if you did not stop making that noise.
It was a squeaking noise.
It was this horrible squeaking noise that he was making on the wood. And I said, if you don't stop that, the kumquats will come and eat your face.
And I even got a container of kumquats.
Oh yeah, for years around Christmas he was gifted with kumquats.
And guess what? They never came and ate me, and I even ate one. And I'm like, these are disgusting, but these ain't gonna eat my face off.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
Said that so
they're
many
laying
times.
in wait. They're picking their time, and they remember. The kumquats.
They
They
don't know they asked for a
remember.
hole in the ground. They don't even know where they came from. It's
So-
like Squeaker in fruit form. He doesn't know where his ass is in space. He
Well,
doesn't
that's
know
true.
anything.
That's true. But, with these tales, and you're like, well, that's not right to tell kids things like that.
I
It is
disagree.
better to give them a mythical monster than have them go out where they shouldn't be at night, especially, and be attacked by a real monster.
Yeah, absolutely. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
I do agree with that wholeheartedly.
So,
Maybe people should tell that to kids who are on the internet. Be like, do not go onto the internet because the boogeyman will get you through the screen.
I think that the boogeyman is making a return.
I hope so.
Yes, and he's going to come back, and he's going to have the wide collars and the white polyester suit and the,
Hey, Mr.
shiny disco ball.
Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Mr.
No, that was
Howdy,
Zoot
Howdy,
Suit. That was a different boogeyman. That was the swing man. So, but you had
Boogeyman
honestly,
Disco. Oh God, that
you-
is the true boogeyman.
you had not. You just got that. You just got that. Anyhow.
I'm a little slow. Have you noticed?
So you
You've lived
had
with me for 22 years, and you just now notice I'm a little slow.
you had not heard the phrase booger man. Now we had heard that about wood booger, which was still stupid. It's
Never
still
heard-
stupid.
Never heard booger.
Because
Booger man.
that would basically translate to, it would be goblin of the woods. It's not a goblin. A Sasquatch is not a goblin. It's two separate things. It's like saying that a turkey is a chicken. It's not.
It's a fowl, but
Yes,
it's not a chicken.
right. He's pondering. We're pondering.
Like the. I'm sorry, getting autism spectrum on you right here.
Oh, God.
It's like a duck versus a goose. They're not the same thing. They're both waterfowl, but they're
Exactly.
not anywhere close.
Exactly. A Sasquatch is not a wood booger.
It's an ape.
Well, it's something like that. But
No, it's an
and
ape.
like I said, they had transplants at that meeting that was supposed to be local people because everybody's like, who the hell is that?
Yeah, no one.
They ain't one of
No
us.
one calls them wood boogers around here.
No.
They call them Sasquatch or Bigfoot.
And it's really sad that some of the legends, like this one is ancient, that has been carried over to our area and stuff by those who came before. I don't want those to disappear.
Right, I don't want them to disappear either. I really don't.
So this is why we need to be going around telling people that the Booger Band's going to get them.
Yeah.
I'd say there's a whole lot of people that the Booger Man is coming after right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that he's headed towards Richmond even as we speak.
I think he's heading towards Los Angeles and other places
Mhm.
like that all at once.
Yep.
Hollywood especially.
Oh God, they just, that's,
Hollywood infecting your brain, you wanna kiss it.
I think it's one of those that's
I'm obsessed with
higher.
the mess. That's America.
It's a higher ranking something that's headed towards some of those places. And on another note of horror, our
monster.
internet connection was supposed to be upgraded.
We got 1%. An upload speed of
1%.
1%.
Yeah. So it took me 2.5 hours to upload yesterday's video.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get a new modem tomorrow, but that may depend on whether or not the truckers strike.
That's true. Let's hope they don't. Let's hope they wait till like the next day.
Well, I don't know. Leo King had said that especially the next 60 days, they're going to be interesting. He had said several weeks back that the next 90 days, but
Boogie monster right
when
there.
he talked a few days ago, he was saying the next 60.
Raccoon, the Boogie monster's coming up. Oh,
Yeah, there goes.
he's coming up the stairs right now. Boogie monster. Yeah,
Yeah.
you better run.
So
Kiska scared him off with his snorting.
well, Kiska scares me with his snorting too.
That time Kiska had a bloody nose. Oh, that scared me.
Yeah. So individual family horrors today, possibly national horrors tomorrow.
Boogie monsters all over the place.
The Booger Man.
You got a boogie monster floating around your head. It's a giant mosquito.
It's alright. He'll be alright. I think that's actually a mosquito killer. So this one's a little bit shorter today because it'll probably take me another 2.5 hours to upload 16 minutes. It is as it is, and God is still God, and He's in control
5
of all
hours to upload a 7-minute video.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, you all have a fabulous day. If you have had experiences with paranormal or supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, the Booger Man.
Boogie Man!
It's the Booger Man.
Boogie Man. Boogie Man's is...
If you have local or
who dat
family legends...
Booger Man, who dat is?
The Booger Man will take you off in a sack. That was what it was when I was growing up.
And that's Krampus.
Well, they could have been a little bit of both on that. But, yeah. People sometimes children need to have...
need to be taken in sacks.
No.
Yes. No. I will be the real life Krampus, and I will put them all in a chimney.
I got fussed at years ago when you were little, and I offered
to just sell me on eBay.
I was joking. My God, you can't joke. At the bank.
I think that's funny. I'll say no. It's better because you made me. You should have sold me on Etsy.
That's true. I could have done that. I offered to sell a slightly used child yesterday at the bank, and they didn't have a taker. So
slightly used
child. Anyhow, any type of oddity that you may have, any experiences that you may have of those varieties, send us an email at cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. And like I said, if I can remember, I will. If I forget to post the song link in the description box, I will try to pin it. I don't know if there's a way to pin stuff on BitChute, but I'll put it down there somewhere. But it's a wonderful song. Can't remember the name of the gentleman who sang it, but
I still got it on. If I can get my
Little Black Things. They're everywhere. Little black things.
Little black things. They're here, right there.
I hope they ain't floating in my coffee.
I thought I saw one floating in your coffee.
No, not my coffee.
Your coffee.
That's overstepping boundaries.
That's not me overstepping that boundaries. That's the bugs.
Anyhow, guys, you all have a wonderful day. Know that you are very appreciated, and we thank each and every one of you.
Stay safe.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, share.
Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe!
Yeah, share these out. People may need a little bit of mirth, especially these days.
You could get a Twitter and start arguments on there.
I'm not going to tweet. Sorry.
Tweet.
I'm not going to tweet. Trust me.
Tweet.
I'm accurate. Y'all have a good day. Bye.
Bye. Boogie Monster.